barbering was my thing, and I'm very grateful to find barbering because it's changed my life 100%. Barbering is my life, literally. I go to sleep, thinking about clients the next day and like, what I want to do different to them. And sometimes I wake up and I'm thinking about haircuts and, it's definitely changed my life for the better. My mom being a hairstylist and having her own salon in Mexico, me and my brother and my sisters would go down there, as a kid every weekend and we would see her cut hair. And, we used to have to sit in the front all day, not doing anything. And we would, watch my mom cut hair and eventually, we would get restless as kids do. And, she would buy us candy and whatever we wanted down at the little, store down the street or on the block. And she did. And all we had to do was tell each client that walked out how beautiful they were. And it was something that we started noticing that, what I noticed as a kid is how happy they were once they left and got their hair done. If it was just a blow dry, a blowout, or a root touch, or anything from that sense, or just a scissor cut, just the change of happiness or just that light in their eyes after they get that service, and how it changed their day from going in, maybe having a bad day or looking literally like a mess when they walk in and walking out just, absolutely gorgeous. So that was something that really caught my eye as a barber and as a person, and that's something that I wanted to, do for my clients, and make sure they had that, that service as, they were in my chair. I try to give 100% to the client and pay attention. And, people say barbers are like your confidant, like we're your therapists for a lot of guys, and a lot of guys don't go see therapists. But, they go to see their barber every 2 weeks, and the barbers know a lot about their lives, sometimes more than their wives or their partner or whatever. And I think as a barber, we have almost like a civil duty to, to sit there and really listen to people and listen to what's going on in life with, it could be from anywhere from, depression or anything going on in their life. We're there to listen to them. And, my job is to make sure they're happy when they leave, and, just to look at their, when I show that mirror and I flip that mirror around and, as the whole haircut, they're not looking at, themselves. I turn them completely away from the mirror. And just that look, that initial look when they look in the mirror after I style their hair, it's just like, it means the world to me. And that's probably, 100% why I do this. And that initial just gratification of like, damn, I did a good job, and, my client's happy, and, that's how I build residual, clients, and I build that, that relationship with my client. So one thing about me is I never see myself, I will ever be the best. Will never be the best in my shop. I will never be the best in just anything. And that always leaves me room to grow, and as a person and as a barber. And the one thing I could just say is just my number one goal is just to never stop growing, to not stop growing as a person, as a barber, in skills, and and just, just to be in this industry. A lot of people wish for fame and fortune and all that stuff, and I'm the barber that just wants to be the neighborhood barber, where people come, bring their family, and just sit there, and you could bring your son, you could bring your brother, you could bring your dad, you could bring your uncle, and you could sit there and you could just be yourself, no matter what shape, what color, wherever you're from. You could come to my shop and sit in my chair and be yourself, because that's my goal at the end of the day, is to have you be yourself and to make you feel happy about, how you look, because no matter what we are, we're just people, at the end of the day. And if, we try to help each other out, this world will obviously become a better place. I found barbering when I was in a rough place in my life. I think everyone kind of goes through that in life, to have some type of point that kind of makes them, fight or flight. And I chose to fight, and barbering was my escape. And I really found a home in barbering, and it helped me change my life and better it. Someone in that sense, looking for something to help them change their life or something like that. I think just follow your dreams, and believe in yourself, because when it comes down to it, it's all about believing in yourself and knowing that you're strong enough to pass through all the bad times in your life. Because everything's just a speed bump, and there's always everyone has a path in life. I say if you're hungry, go get it. If you want it, you go out there and grab it. But if it's something you're trying to just pass along and hopefully it's just something, then it's not for you. That I've hustled my ass. I've started at a chain when I first started out, and it was something that I did think that helped me with structure and how professional I should be with a client. And then moving on to more of independent and booth rent, that was another leap of faith. And going into now of obviously owning my own business is definitely going to be the biggest challenge for me, and especially being young and still wanting still trying to break through that. Do I want to be young still, or do I want to be a man and grow up and be a successful person and in this community? And the answer is yes, I do. I want to make it. I am Burton Cohen, and I am a barber. That's cool. Dope.